think the main things that are wrong with today's internet are that at its core, large technology companies and governments are able to surveil and control our data. So MaidSafe is a decentralized data and communications network. So to try and put that in English, we've made software and are implementing that software, and that's downloaded by each of the users of the network. And in doing so and running that software, it connects together all their computers to form this new network, which can maybe be thought of as an analogy like a kind of giant cyber brain that will help to control and manage our data. And our reason for being in our vision is to put users back in control of their own data and not have it controlled by companies, because today, at the moment, users just don't have any choice. And I think that today we may have lots of different web browsers. Maybe in the future we'll have lots of different networks. So in fact, Google could then be paid for providing search. That's a valuable service. And they kind of do it at the moment through a back door of advertising. But in fact, what if Google was actually just paid for providing search? That's perfectly reasonable to me. And I think in starting to reward content creators, we'll get away from these winner-take-all economies where these large companies at the top of the tree control billions of dollars while the rest of us have nothing. I think that's the direct result of thinking that content should be free. And so if I think we start valuing content and actually being prepared to pay for it, then I think that we'll see a better distribution of wealth, and companies like Google and Facebook could be paid on a subscription service for their services. But I think that we need to be making sure that we launch a network that's correct, is secure and private. And so that's our priority, as opposed to, so we're working to completeness, not to timescales. But of course, everyone wants to know timescales. That's a natural human thing. So we're currently moving into the last of 3 test networks just now, because the network is quite complex, so it has to go through these various testing phases. And we hope to launch a beta later this year. But that's about as much information as either I know or I'm able to give you at this point.